So while I was looking for some results, some combine results, I came across this, and this this doesn't have a lot, because like I said, I'm really high on Dylan Harper, also Carter Bryant. There's nothing on here about Carter. Oops. But that's fine. This is what they had to say about the Spurs. Some takeaways. This is from ESPN. What did the Spurs do at number 2? Reaction reverberated around the league when San Antonio's pick jumped to number 2 in Monday's lottery, not only because of the prospect of the Spurs adding consensus number 2 prospect Dylan Harper alongside Wembanyama, Fox, and Castle, but also the implications of what the specific pick could mean as trade options. And you guys know how I feel about trade options right now, but I'll go into that in a minute. The Spurs have had exceptional fortune in the draft. Okay, in the lottery, yes, but Brian Wright deserves a lot of credit, to the point where I've been yelling that he's a great GM for a while now. I hate that it took all of this for fans to be like, hey, maybe he's pretty good. Like, yeah, dude. Their draft pick having now jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries. Happened for a lot of teams. Happened with the Houston Rockets. So Rockets fans, if you're crying, you literally did it for like 4 drafts in a row. So stop. About what the San Antonio could do at number 2. There's a case standing pat in selecting Harper, who stands out as the best available talent at the spot and will be an excellent roster addition. Though the prospect of aggressively targeting a star such as Giannis would accelerate San Antonio's playoff path, the Spurs can also afford to think big picture thanks to the presence of 21-year-old Wembanyama as the team's centerpiece. So as I told you guys, I'm not that big on going after Giannis. The only way in which I'm cool with it is if he says, he doesn't have to directly tell us, but say out of his mouth to his agents or whatnot, San Antonio is my spot. Anywhere else is futile. Okay? Yeah, he needs to sound like a Disney villain, okay? It needs to be San Antonio. San Antonio Spurs. Maybe, well, he has to say a second team. So San Antonio on the second team. And I'm totally cool with that. Let's go get Naz Reid. I'm feeling greedy. Naz Reid will be a really great addition. I'm not going to lie. I wonder how much he would cost, though. So anyways, but yeah, so if you go after Giannis, that's the only way in which I'm cool with it. He has to say, I want to come to San Antonio. If that's not the case, if he doesn't say that, he doesn't care, he just wants to go to a team with a star, that's not good enough. We're not going to have enough leverage. It's going to be too much. That's my initial reaction. But I know we have a great front office and they can figure something out. But if it comes down to Giannis and a few seasons of being successful, and no Giannis, with the bigger picture, which we've been preaching, not me, but the Spurs front office has been preaching for a very long time now, last couple seasons, that what they really want is another dynasty and they know how to build one. You don't do the Giannis trade. You don't do it. San Antonio has trade assets to execute a major move. They control the Atlanta Hawks' next 2 drafts, own their future picks other than the 2027, and hold far future swap rights to picks from Boston, the more favorable Dallas and Minnesota, and Sacramento in 2031. Those assets are also far enough out that the Spurs can hold them until they're ready to upgrade or ultimately make those picks. We're gonna be so good, bro. I don't think you guys realize how good we're going to be. We're going to be so good. We're going to be so good. I know the 99 to 2014 run is legendary, y'all, but we might be seeing something. We might be seeing something ridiculous, man. We're going to have so much fun. I'm going to have to travel to San Antonio a few times, man. We're going to have so much fun. I'm going to waste so much money, dude. Oh my God. Bring Spurs fans over to this channel, please. We got to bring everybody on board. We got to have a good time. With Fox already in the fold and attractive options to build around a young trio of Wembanyama, Harper, and Castle, in the long run, there's plenty of rationale behind letting the team develop organically. Yes. Now, you can still... Look, we're letting the team grow organically, guys, and we still got Fox. We're gonna have stars just kind of fall in our lap that just want to come to San Antonio. Like you can build organically and still get high talent. That approach led to sustainable contention 2 decades ago as the Spurs put players around Tim Duncan, and at the moment, San Antonio is playing with a strong enough hand to dictate its own urgency. Yes, like I said, we can sit back and we can say, hey, you want to deal with us? You need us more than we need you. We don't have to go out and go after Giannis. We don't have to give you all our picks. You want those picks. That's something that you want. If we do nothing, we're good. So you're going to have to make a deal with us because we could do nothing and be totally fine. Right? So that's kind of what it comes down to. We don't have to do anything. We don't have to have, this crazy amount of urgency. You'd be totally cool. And you guys better believe if we're noticing it and we're like, this is really impressive, you best believe Wemby is proud of the franchise he got drafted to. You better believe it. Okay. He's very smart guy. The coming weeks should bear out more in terms of how proactive the Spurs want to be in trade talks. The expectation around the league is Harper will come off the board at number 2, whether it's the Spurs or another team selecting there, leaving the 76ers another team that will weigh trade opportunities with a less clear decision selecting at number 3. Is the person's name Woo, or are they just saying Woo? I don't know. I don't want to be disrespectful here. I think they're just saying woo. Wait, let me see if... Oh, they're not... I am disrespectful. They aren't saying woo. I think that's a person. Hold on. Yeah, that's literally a person. I suck. I suck so bad. That's a person. Shout out to Woo for typing that. It's so disrespectful, Dexter. That was do better. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm off tonight. I'm not on my game. Let's see. Did they mention Dylan Harper again? Okay. Oh wait, no. Okay, they mentioned him here too. Context is key for lottery prospects from non-powerhouse schools. Other than the 3 Duke players projected in the lottery, none of the other top prospects in the draft were in ideal situations in college. Rutgers didn't make the NCAA tournament despite the presence of Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey because so little talent surrounded those freshman phenoms. Okay, so this isn't really about them. But anyways, really good stuff, man. Really good stuff. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. So I guess the big question is, what do the Spurs do at number 2? And I'm probably just going to keep pushing this agenda. Do a little bit of nothing. Just grow organically. I mean, we set this up. It's beautiful. As great as it would be to have Giannis, I will hold on to this second pick. I'll just be honest with you. I will hold on to this pick. And I feel like the Fox situation is a little different from Giannis because I think Giannis will cost much more as far as what you're going to have to give up. And I don't think that I know that. And when it comes to Fox, I don't want to throw age into it, but he's 27, right? I mean, there's about the same sizable gap between Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili, between him and Victor Wembanyama. And I just don't think that Fox is a player that's going to hurt. I mean, Giannis wouldn't hurt anything, but Fox definitely is going to hurt anything if you were to get Dylan Harper, because you grab Dylan Harper, he could end up being that point guard that eventually transitions over to full-time point guard once De'Aaron Fox is gone, or multiple years down the line and we make a trade or something like that. But De'Aaron Fox is by no means just a placeholder, okay? He is here for us to win now, make it to the playoffs. He's clutch. He's tough. He has playoff experience. He is here for multitude of reasons, okay? But he is here for us to win now. But I do think that the Spurs acknowledge this as well, that later in his career, we could make that transition, right? And it'll be a pretty smooth transition. And I'm not fully bought in on Steph Castle being our full-time point guard, but he doesn't have to be. So, yeah.